And we're now joined by our senior hockey reporter, Frank Seravalli, with more on the Leafs now. And, of course, Frank, Nikita Zaitsev is #1 on your trade bait list. But he, like a lot of guys on your trade bait list, might be attached to July 1st a little bit because of bonuses that are coming.
That's exactly right. So Nikita Zaitsev has a $3 million signing bonus coming his way on July 1 on his $4.5 million salary. So if you're a team looking to acquire Nikita Zaitsev, say you're the Ottawa Senators, for instance, and you're a budget team, why not just wait till July 1 and have the Maple Leafs eat that $3 million? You save that, and of course, you're only paying him $1.5 this season. So moving forward, the Sens certainly could be a fit for Nikita Zaitsev. At this point, he's not been asked to waive his no-trade clause, but Sens coach DJ Smith, who of course was an assistant with the Maple Leafs, he's been calling him on a near-daily basis saying, can we convince you to come to the Ottawa Senators? So that's a work in progress. We'll see where that ends up, but it's certainly a possibility that Nikita Zaitsev could be going to the Sens if he agrees to waive that no-trade.
And Louis Eriksson in Vancouver, maybe another candidate also on that trade bait list. Now, Artemi Panarin is probably one of the biggest unrestricted free agents on the block. We've heard the Rangers are very interested, but there's a limit to everybody's interest, right?
Well, I think, look, everyone has a limit at some point, and it gets to be silly season when you get to July 1. And so I think they're up to the point where they've decided we're all in on Artemi Panarin, but we're not willing to go beyond $11.5 million. We've heard that the New York Islanders, perhaps Lou Lamoriello, has a blank check that he could write. We know that the Florida Panthers are interested in trying to get both Panarin and Sergei Bobrovsky. But when you look at Artemi Panarin, the New York Rangers have a cap hit issue moving forward because they're a team that also still needs to sign Jacob Trouba. So they have $18 million in space. You got to divide out the dollars in a certain way. If Trouba's coming in somewhere around $7.5 to $8 million, that only leaves a certain amount left for Artemi Panarin. So they're certainly in for him. We'll see whether that happens or not. We've been talking for months now about Artemi Panarin wanting to go to the big market. Well, let's see how that works out. And we know John Davidson likes him, who came over from Columbus, the new New York Rangers president. We'll see if they can get that done.
So free agent frenzy, and then that might precipitate some trade frenzy as well. Thanks so much, Frank. Appreciate it. And let's take a look at some of those top trade bait candidates. Leafs defenseman Zaitsev remaining in that top spot, 5 years remaining with a cap hit of 4.5. Phil Kessel's been the subject of trade rumors for some time. He's coming off his 4th career 80-point season. There'll be interest there. Now, the Rangers have a pair of forwards in the top 10. Chris Kreider at #6, Jimmy Vesey in the #8 spot, and the Jets forward Nikolai Ehlers drops from the 5th spot all the way down to #10. Lots of moves still to be made July 1st. We've got all the action for you. NHL free agent frenzy beginning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific.